So your phone buzzes. A message pops up. Canada lifts visa requirements for 10 Asian countries. You pause for a second. Did that just say what you think it did? No embassy visits, no mountains of paperwork, just a passport and a plane ticket. But why now? Why these countries? And what does it mean for the millions of travelers and for Canada? This isn't just about easier vacations. It's strategy. It's diplomacy. And honestly, it might be a game changer. Some of the countries on this list will surprise you, and if yours is one of them, Canada just got a whole lot closer. Number 10. Brunei. A quiet, oil-rich nation tucked away on Borneo, Brunei isn't often in global headlines. Yet here it is, suddenly part of Canada's latest travel reset. Why would Canada waive visa requirements for a country of less than 500,000 people? What makes Brunei so valuable? Well, Brunei isn't just another microstate. Its citizens actually rank among Southeast Asia's highest spenders per trip. They're known for luxury travel, and Canada definitely sees opportunity in that. But there's a deeper play here too. In a region where China's influence is growing fast, Canada's move with Brunei signals a desire to build new alliances. It's more than tourism. It's a calculated opening in a bigger geopolitical chess game. Number 9. Hong Kong. A global finance hub, a skyline known around the world. Hong Kongers didn't usually have trouble traveling, but this move by Canada still makes a statement. Why now? And is it really about travel? The answer? Not entirely. In recent years, thousands of Hong Kong residents have looked abroad. For stability, for opportunity, for the future. Canada, by removing visa barriers, isn't just welcoming tourists. It's offering an open door and sending a message. This is support, subtle but strong, and it raises questions. How will Beijing respond? What does this mean for Canada's diplomatic posture as tensions rise between China and the West? Israel, a tech powerhouse, and really a nation of frequent high-spending global travelers. And until recently, Israeli passport holders still needed a visa to visit Canada. That just changed. Now, Israeli citizens with national passports can enter with only an electronic travel authorization. No embassy visits, no extra paperwork. So why the shift? Well, part of the answer is economic. Israeli tourists spend big. But more importantly, this is about reinforcing long-standing strategic ties. From intelligence cooperation to startup investment, Canada and Israel are already closely connected. This move further aligns Canada with other Five Eyes partners, especially the United States, which made a similar visa-free decision just months earlier. But note, this policy is specific. It only covers holders of Israeli national passports, not residents of the West Bank or Gaza. It's streamlined, yes, but also carefully calibrated. For Canada, this is a quiet but powerful diplomatic signal. Japan, a country of clockwork trains, global respect, and unmatched efficiency. So, why did it take until now for Canada to make travel easier for Japanese citizens? The timing says a lot. This isn't just a nod to friendship. It's economics diplomacy and long-term alignment. Japanese travelers are high value. They stay longer, spend more, and often return. And cities like Vancouver and Toronto, already tied to the Pacific Rim, want more of them. But it's also about international positioning. Japan is a key player in Asia, and a trusted ally to Canada and the United States. In a time of increasing Indo-Pacific tensions, Canada's streamlined visa process is more than a convenience. It's a show of trust. And until recently, even Japanese travelers had to navigate visa paperwork. Now, with the electronic travel authorization, that door is open, and the partnership is deeper than ever. All it takes now is a plane ticket and an e-authorization, no visa needed. South Korean citizens are free to travel to Canada more easily than ever. But again, this isn't just about tourism. South Korea is a rising force, tech-savvy, strategically important, and closely tied to the West. Canada's new Indo-Pacific strategy calls for stronger alliances, and South Korea fits that blueprint perfectly. Yes, Korean tourists spend well. They often travel as families and stay longer. But more importantly, this is about shaping the future. Canada is investing in the relationship. South Koreans already make up a large portion of students and tech workers in Canada. This move widens that pipeline and deepens the strategic link between the two countries. This isn't just a tourism policy. It's a long-term diplomatic handshake. Singapore. Tiny in size, massive in influence. It's one of the wealthiest and most connected countries in the world. So why did Canada prioritize visa-free access for such a small state? Well, because in global terms, Singapore really punches far above its weight. Its citizens travel often, and let's be honest, they spend heavily. When they visit, they invest, they build ties, they look for opportunities. For Canada, removing the visa hurdle isn't just about, more visitors. It's about strengthening connections with a strategic economic hub. But this wasn't a sudden move. Canada has actually been steadily working to reinforce its Indo-Pacific ties, and Singapore fits that puzzle piece perfectly. It's a gateway for diplomacy, trade, and investment. In short, Canada isn't just opening its doors to tourists. It's aligning with the future, and Singapore is a major part of that vision. It's small in size, but massive in global impact. Singapore is the crown jewel in Canada's Indo-Pacific travel shift. Why? Because Singapore isn't just another city-state. It's a heavyweight in finance, green energy, cybersecurity, and shipping. Canada sees deep value in closer cooperation. There's also timing at play. As global powers compete for Southeast Asia's favor, Canada is making a careful, strategic entrance. Waiving visa requirements for Singaporeans isn't just convenience. It's trust, partnership, and a signal of shared priorities. And for Singaporean travelers, the deal just got better. They can now visit Canada for short stays using only an electronic travel authorization. No paperwork, no interviews. Whether it's for tech forums in Vancouver or ski trips in Banff, this streamlined access is a win for both countries. But make no mistake, it's also part of something much bigger. Ordinary passport, personal ID number, and now no visa needed. Taiwan, a vibrant democracy with a booming tech economy, finds itself right in the middle of one of the world's most sensitive geopolitical standoffs. And yet, Canada just made a bold, nuanced move. By waiving visas for Taiwanese passport holders, as long as they have a personal ID, Canada is sending a very specific message. We support engagement without provoking confrontation. This policy doesn't extend to all Taiwanese travel documents, a detail that shows just how carefully Canada is balancing diplomacy and pragmatism. Economically, it's smart. Taiwan's travelers are high value. Their ties to Canada, from tech to education, are only growing. This move will ease business, education, and tourism flows without triggering diplomatic fallout. It's not just about ease of entry. It's a subtle masterclass in international signaling. Skyscrapers, luxury cars, and high-stakes innovation. The United Arab Emirates is no longer just about oil. It's now a major global hub, and Canada's new visa waiver reflects that shift. For years, Emirati travelers had to jump through hoops. Now it's just an electronic travel authorization away. The timing? Not random. The UAE has invested heavily in sectors like tech, green energy, and travel, areas where Canada is actively seeking deeper ties. Emirati tourists and investors are high spenders, and Canada wants in on that flow. But this move is also geopolitical. The UAE is a rising player in the Middle East. By easing access, Canada is strengthening both economic and diplomatic links, and quietly sending a message to global competitors. We're open to business and partnership. What looks like a tourism update is really a sign of shifting global alliances. Malaysia. Colorful culture, rapid development. Malaysia is more than just a tropical getaway. It's a rising Southeast Asian power. So, why did Canada waive visa requirements for Malaysian citizens? Well, because this is about more than palm trees and cityscapes. Malaysia's economy is growing fast, and its connections to Canada, from student exchanges to green tech collaboration, are expanding just as quickly. Canada sees opportunity in Malaysia's youth, its industries, and its strategic location. This visa move opens the door wider, not just for tourists, but for entrepreneurs, scholars, and long-term cooperation. It's a smart bet on the future, one that brings cultural exchange, business growth, and geopolitical alignment. Thailand, street food, beaches, temples. Thailand is a traveler's dream. But now it's also a strategic partner. Canada's decision to drop visa requirements for Thai passport holders isn't just about boosting vacation numbers, it's about deeper engagement with a regional heavyweight. Thailand's economy is on the rise. Its people are traveling more, studying abroad, and seeking new global ties. By opening its doors, Canada is making a clear statement. We value this relationship. Students, professionals, and families from Thailand now have an easier path to explore, invest in, and connect with Canada. And for Canada, it's a way to tap into one of ASEAN's most important players. Behind the headlines, this is about more than entry stamps. It's about anchoring Canada's place in the Indo-Pacific future. The world is shifting fast, and Canada's visa strategy shows it's not sitting still. From Thailand to Taiwan, the UAE to Singapore, each move is calculated, strategic, and rich with potential. If this opened your eyes, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It helps us keep digging into stories that matter. Stay curious, stay sharp, because more global travel revelations are just around the corner.